Hey, what's up, Aham? How you doing, buddy? Doing good, doing good. Thank you, Zach. I was definitely proud of my extravaganza one. Cool, so swim off. Swim off already. Hoping for some better luck today, but who knows? What? Oh man, I swear, bro. It's gonna start out like this. Thanks, thanks, Wozla. Appreciate it, man. Oh, swim off, swim off, swim off. This one's already starting out bad, fellas. I can already tell you. Am I gonna get a bite? That's just gonna be one of these. Are you kidding me? Alright, Richard's hungry in his belly. Are you kidding me right now? I'm not even getting a fish. What'd they do? Program me a 30 run on this one? Good grief, man. Hey, what's up, Braun? I was trying something different using a telescopic rod in this, so I don't know. I don't know if it's helping me or hurting me. Getting them in a little quicker, but I don't know about the cast on it. Slowing me down there. What's up, Mike? How's your day going, buddy? Oh, hold on. I missed that. That's actually my son, boys. Did he donate to the channel? Holy Pinky Braun. Damn, man. I missed that. Thanks for saying something, Mikey. Thanks for the donation to the channel, son. That's my oldest son, boys. He lives 2 or 3 states away from me. Thanks, Brandon. Damn. You didn't have to do that, buddy. Good grief, boy. Big spender over here. Definitely a good son. He's been like that since he's been born. Oh, come on and give us a bite. Ah, swim off. About to go back to my other rod, but I don't know. I was trying lighter line weight just to see if it increased the bite rate a little bit, but I don't know that it is. Oh, hey, Dean. Appreciate it, man. Glad to help you guys out. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, man, for real. Thanks for the positive feedback. Man, I'm getting a lot of swim offs. Hit and runs over here. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. I'm falling off pace here a little bit, but man, the swim offs are killing me. Every potential swim off's a point, so. Uh, I wouldn't have time for it. This time of year, I have a little more time because I'm salary and it's winter, so I have an outdoor job. But no, it'd be too time consuming for me to pick it up on mobile, man. I heard it's fun on mobile though. Oh, you like that one, Zach? That's one of my favorite comps. I do have a hate love relationship with that comp, but it's a lot of fun. There's so many different things you. That's one of those ones you have to adjust. And hey, Keith, how's your morning going, buddy? But yeah, the extravaganza is definitely one of my favorites. It'll test you on every level almost. You don't know if your fish is going to drop, how big they're going to be, if your carp's going to hit, your mix is going to hit or miss, and sometimes you're out of sequence. But best thing I figured out in it, you better be able to make moves in that one, because the computer's going to throw everything it can at you. All my sturgeon were dropping out of sequence. I bet it is nice on PC. I'm not the most tech savvy kind of guy, Dean, so I'd probably be lost on PC, but I heard it's amazing on PC as well. I'm, I think I'm just old school and I'm used to my PlayStation and stuff for the longest time, so I think it'd be hard for me to ever convert. My oldest son there and my middle son both play other games on PC, Warzone and Rust and DayZ and all those games, but it'd be hard for me to that thing adapt to a keyboard and mouse and that sort of thing. Man, I'm only on pace for about. Oh man, that was a hog too. I'm just getting too many swim off, boys. There ain't nothing I can do about that. I've got what's up, Tony Richard? What do I got? I don't even have time to pause right now, boys. I started this late. I had to go to work and do a couple things, so I can't remember what's next. Minimal or something, and I'm taking a break. Yeah, that was my son, boys. You had a Sega once? I love Sega too, bro. Mike, I grew up with all of it. I'm an older guy, so I grew up with Atari. Then I think what was it? The Nintendo, um, Sega Dreamcast, regular Sega, Super Nintendo. I had pretty much all the consoles, boys. Oh, you're right there with. Well, you're just a few years older than me, Mike. Not much though. I'm 46, bro. Yeah, he's sending me late Christmas. Well, he'd already gave me a good fall present there. He gave me my first grandson, so I am a grandpa now officially. No, I'm proud of my son. He's actually well, he was a um, HVAC tech. Now he actually sells the systems and everything. So very, very proud of all my kids. But my oldest son definitely got one I don't have to worry about anymore. He's taking care of himself and turned into a fine young man. In other words, the guy's got the skills to pay the bills. I think I'm running 20 right now, Wolza. It just depends. If your bite rate's slow, go from like 20 to 35. That's the only thing I've figured out in it. What I can't ever help you with is, in this one, is the swim offs, man. Sometimes they're just programmed to bite or not. Sometimes I might do a hook size 4 or 6. Depth wise, probably 20 to 35, somewhere in there. Just depends. Right now I'm shallower. Yeah. He's been probably, I think he's what, 26 now. He's been independent probably since he's like 17, 18. He's just one of the. He's been like that since he's a kid though. He always had his room a certain way and organized a certain way, and he's always been like that. In other words, he's been his own man and probably since he's probably like 12 for the most part. He gets a little stubborn at times, like his old man, but put it this way, Richard. He tore his had a partial tear of his MCL at senior year of football in high school, and was able to nurse it out of it, and was 1 point away from state in wrestling right after tearing his MCL in football. But yeah, he's built different. He's just built different. But yeah, if he wouldn't have had that injury, he probably would have went off and played in the NFL. Yeah, he's a good mean though. Oh, come on, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna hit 50, boys. I can't do nothing either. I was really hoping. I'm trying to use 7 pound line in this one, Richard, just to see if it'd make any difference, but I don't think it is. I think you're just gonna swim off no matter what you do in this one. casting in front of it. Well, I warmed up about 2 minutes before I came in here because I didn't have time. I was flip casting over there. I was going to try to flip cast. I know what you're saying. I was over there in front of that rock too at some point. I originally was going to flip cast, but then it started getting wonky on me. Oh, it's going to go slow on me now. That's the swim offs, man. Hey, Rodrigo, what's up? I'm already off pace, Rodrigo. Swim offs, now I'm dead over here. What is going on now? Oh, it's dead. I'm about to go down deeper. Come on, man. It's just dead. Swim off again. There ain't nothing I can do about that. Wow, man. Well, Richard, maybe I will try that. I don't know if they're going to program me another fish, fellas. I still got 13 minutes. I'd rather not take 70th place. Dude. Oh, man. Yeah, the herring minimal's next. Don't know how that one's going to go. Hopefully better than this one. I don't know if it's going to matter. I know, Richard. I'd like to hit 45. I can normally get 45 to 58. Normally. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to hit 45 this time. Look at all. Oh, man. I'm just getting nothing but swim offs. Look at the size of that one. Holy cow, man. That one tried running. That wasn't even 3 pounds either. Well, the thing about this rod here, you can't clip it, so I was thinking about flip casting it because I'm having to cast manually, which adds time, but I was gonna flip cast it to start, but that didn't work out like I wanted it to. Now they're giving me a bite. Yep, for sure. Well, it's nice because you can pretty much just lift them right in. I was going to flip cast them, but I was trying to figure out which one takes longer, the animation for it to come back up when you're flipping it or to cast it. So I was kind of torn. I was going to sit and flip cast it, but it's kind of hard to aim it. That, and if you barely reeled it, this would come right in. It's always the ones you look forward to. It's something to play with, though. I'm thinking about using the same thing for the Maroon Diversities later today. I've been trying to work on a different setup for that thing. Man, this is going to be dead no matter what I do. Come on. Richard, did you happen to watch my... I left in second in Extravaganza. I took third, though. 1,200 and something Extravaganza. And boy, did I have to do some improvising. I started at the island. My sturgeon were extremely slow. I had to go out of sequence on my sturgeon. Oh, you guys having server issues again? I took third. If I could have got one more fish, I would have held second. I think a guy ahead of me had 11, and second had 11 pounds. 11 pounds more than me. But yeah, if my sturgeon wouldn't have slowed me down, and then that second one, that's crazy, man. You think it's because they're trying to add all that stuff maybe to that new update? Yeah, at least it held third. Oh, now they're saying April. That's a ways. Well, at least if they, I don't care if it's delayed, as long as it works, you know, and work on some of this other stuff. Jared, it's too late for me on this one, buddy, but I appreciate it. Trying a new setup, but I don't think that's what slowed me down. I had a bunch of swim offs. I might hit 42. I don't know what I'm gonna hit. Maybe 42 if I can keep a bite going. Yeah, as long as they get rid of some of them bugs, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Man, that's a nice crappie. I wonder if, come on. I'm half tempted to go the right. Thanks, Sloan. Appreciate it, buddy. I figured you were at work, Jared, because I figured to come in here and see you up here on this leaderboard in this one. You had a really good run a time or two ago. Boy, I am just going slow, man. Come on. Man, I don't even know if I'm going to hit 45. I knew you must have been busy at work for not being able to play in it. You're like me. I love this one too. This is a fun one. It can annoy you like the rest of them, but it is a fun one. Oh, I got lucky there. I thought I cast it short. I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this setup in the Heron, or not a Heron minimal, Maroon Diversity. Maybe. We'll see. Am I snagged or something? No, I'm not snagged. Yeah, I figured. Probably more relaxed there on the weekend, isn't it? Come on. Nope. Cast. I should have cast it somewhere else. No, he's gonna hit. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Fish, fish, fish. Nope. They ain't gonna do it for me, are they? No spawn. Ah. Boy, I needed a fish spawn right there. Come on. There's one. Give me that bass. Oh, you don't know if you'll be able to play any? Oh, not glad. Yeah, and your weekends are Monday and Tuesday, I think you said. Oh, come on, man. Just swim offs. Just a swim offs, huh? Can you let me hit like 46? For crying out loud. Nope. It's just gonna be slow, fellas. No ruler, no party, but after your day, you'll have a few beverages involved in it. Nothing wrong with that. I remember the time that you had a pretty good run in the extravaganza, so I don't think it affects you, man. Oh, you're meeting a work buddy going out for a few? Right on. Bro, look at that fish. Where did that go? that, that fish went straight up like a rocket. Oh, come on with the swim offs, bro. Spawn me another one. I can catch. Come on, you might be able to let me hit 50 at least. Nope. Nope. There's one. Yeah, I remember the feeder. You still managed a good score, though. Man, I don't know what to do with all these swim offs. Nothing I can. Keep trying. Yeah, and you end up getting your feeder back too somewhere, didn't you? Come on, bro. Oh man, we're in the last end of it too. Can I hit top 40? 30? Nope, ain't gonna happen. They're saying road you don't get anymore. Oh, are you kidding me? What was that one was sly. It's like the game knew I was gonna take it out of the water and cast somewhere else, so I left it there. That one just fished me. I'm being fished. This computer's fishing me. I'm gonna, oh man. Nope. Ain't not either. We'll go back over here. Maybe they'll come off that side over here on the right. You ready to bite over here or no? Yeah, you are. Are you kidding me? It says it's in review. I guess is that how it works? It's in review. I think it restarts every Friday, bro. It's saying it's in review. I went to look at it. I think we made it through back up to beginner league or whatever the hell it is, or from beginner to rookie. We're still stuck at the start. We don't farm much though. But yeah, we moved up. Pretty sure we moved up. We're in second, I think. Yeah, it's in review. Well, minus the swim offs, boys, I might have been all right. We got up to 22nd, boys, somehow. GG's, boys, GG's. A few less swim-offs, I've been alright. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that setup. I just had too many swim-offs. Just too many swim-offs, boys. Thanks, Yukari. Appreciate it, buddy. Well, I think they stop it at a certain point so they can review all of it and then determine where everybody is. I guess it gives them a day. That would be my assumptions. That it gives them a day to review it, place everybody, and then release the new lures and the new brackets. That's my assumption. Double check everything. They'll make sure nothing fishy's going on. I would assume. That's why they do it that way. Alright, we gotta get set up for minimal. Hope I don't freeze here. Alright, we're set up. It's the cloudy day. That should be the better one, boys, but no guarantees. Let me get a couple rods thrown on here. Let's see. What the heck? Hold on, boys. This might take a second. Gotta find it. Pumpkin. That's pretty self-explanatory. That one's ready. Where's that other little rod at? I have another rod somewhere. Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy yourself today. Or at least after work. Be careful, Jer. Be careful, my man. Is it this one? Is that my backup? I think that's my backup. What's the real speed on that one? 31 and 32. That ought to do alright. That ought to do alright. Let's make sure I got an extra jig head, though. What is my jig head I was using in this? It's number 4. 1/14th and number 4, I think. Yep, I got 2 extra ones just in case a bass breaks me off or something. Oh, I did, I have figured out something to help people. It's only in 8th place, but considering how bad that bite rate was last night in this thing, I'm going to put a clip up just for tips on this one. This has been one I've struggled with pretty much the entire time since I started playing in these comps. I've figured out something with these catfish that could help a lot of people, so I practiced it with Fork and a couple other guys in the thing, but me and Fork were able to get top 10, so I'll put a clip up on that at some point. But with the rotation. But this one here is whew. But at least to keep people in striking distance, I'll put a clip up on that. I got the footage for it. I just got to put it all together. All right, good job, Nunez. 64. Let's see. Trevo. What did Trevo get? Trevo's up here. Trevo. Oh, and Weber held on just in time there, 10th. Man, if I didn't have all those swim offs, I had a chance in that one. Just a few too many swim offs. All right, boys, let's get right into it. Get right into it. Oh, don't freeze me, please. Alright, we're going to the Heron. Oh, hold on a second. Make sure I didn't pick up any fireworks. Nope, did not. Alright here. There. Rubble. I think it's Rebel. How can I not remember the spawn point, boys? I think it's Rebel. Alright, let's see how bad this one's going to be. I think it's a better peak for it, but I can't remember. I know the sunny peak is not the good peak for this one. Could be differences in the cloudy peak too, though. Who knows? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. Well, first cast of fish, it can't be too bad. Okay, Keith. I know the sunny one is the one that'll make you cry. Last time I played the sunny one, oof, was it bad? It was bad, bad. Come on, hit it. Oh, come back, come back. Nope. Give us a bite. People in Division 3. Yeah, Jernard is talking about our thing's under review. I don't know when it shows, but I know we moved up to the next thing, but hell, every time we move up, we go back. That, you know what's funny, Keith? The one time I pedestaled in that, I took second with 700 and something on one of those crappy days. I'm like that too. It's more fun on the cloudier peak, but I usually don't, or the better peak, but I normally don't place in it. We'll know tomorrow. Okay. I thought it was a day to review it. That's what I was saying earlier. But yeah, Keith, that the one and only time I placed in this, it was on the crappy peak, and for whatever reason, I must have moved to the right place at the right time. But yeah, the faster peak, I usually never. I've got top 10 a couple times, but there's usually one guy that's 2 or 3 or 400 points ahead. Oh, you did the same thing on the slow day in this one before, Richard? You know what's weird? I think both the times I pedestaled or took first in triple trout, it was the crappy day too. That's the odd part. All right, I'm about to bail the hell out of here. I think we keep our total, but it resets every time. Richard could probably explain it to you more than I have. I know you keep your point accumulation, but I think it resets for the weekly thing. I don't understand it all. Oh, it probably, yeah, it probably goes to the next one, I would assume. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yep. Any points you make now are just like null and void. All it does is, I guess, if you care about your personal rating or something, maybe. I think it counts towards your points on your personal thing, your club points or whatever. I don't know what they're good for, but yeah, I don't think it stores it and saves it over to. I don't think so. Is that how that works, Richard? Like anybody that's farming for points right now, that doesn't just stockpile and then as soon as they open up the thing tomorrow, it just magically goes in there, or no? I don't think so. I think it doesn't start counting again until tomorrow, if I'm correct, I think. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I knew he was going to miss that. No, again. Hold on a second. I think my chat froze. What the hell? Why does my chat always freeze? YouTube, come on, bro. My chat's going to be behind for a while, boys, I think. I don't know why it does that. Holy cow, that guy's getting fish every cast. Okay, you missed it 3 times. You gonna make it 4? Oh man, that's not even a bite. That's such a fake bite. I'm about to bail out of here. Okay, I've had enough of you. Had enough. I'll come back there in a second. Had enough of it. Those were programmed to miss. Try to come over here and reset that spawn point, let's hope. There's one that actually bit. Stay out of the weeds, please. Is that really a bass? I deserve it. Stay here until I get an empty cast. If I get an empty cast, I'm out of here. Trophy crappie, huh? Alright. Let's get it. Well, looks like they're wanting to feed me bass, fellas. Where were those at in the school bass last night? That's got to be a scoring fish, right? Trophy, though. Oh, feeding the trophies. My chat's froze up, guys. It'll catch up at some point. I got a guide up on that, Randy. Sorry, my chat's way behind too. Look up my Fishing Planet podium. Somewhere in there, I got a guide up on that. There's a lot to explain on that one, man. I use a cat boxer with fluoro and a Griffin spod with mono leader over the top of it. Uh, Shiners, minnows, tilapia, Captain 7.0. Sounds like a big hook, but I do that not so I don't get a bunch of big eye catfish. Boy, that one isn't that pike. Oh, you're trying to do that sleigh thing? I forgot to mess with that, man. I know what you're talking about, JL. Let it pull you in that kayak a certain distance to get something. I can't remember. I need to do that too. I keep forgetting that. Well, that was a bass. I didn't want that anyway. All the small fish, bro. Bluegill, pumpkin seed, and crappie. It's the herring minimal, so it goes off of a point system. You want to catch the smallest fish you can. Smallest fish you can. 45 minutes of it. It's brutal. A brutal pace, man. You don't even have time to scratch your nose in this one. Oh, I missed it. Come on, bro. Dang, I needed that. Thank you for coming back, sir. I wish I could clip my line. Oh, I missed it. Hit it. Hit it. Thank you. Oh, come on, bro. There we go. Yep, swim bait or walkers. You can use swim baits or walkers, man. For the Biara, I would use like a little 1020 swim bait or a 10 walker. For the Payara, you could use, big as the 50 swim bait or 50 major popper, 340, 50, or 3 or 40 walker. All right, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, and have a look around on my playlist. I got all kinds of stuff, farming lakes, all that sort of stuff, gears and setup, lure guides, that sort of thing. Have a look around on my playlist, man. Appreciate the sub. I can't believe I got that one in. Dude, that was a lightning quick hook set. I don't even know how I did that. Cat-like reflexes on that one, boys. Oh, man. I'm debating on rotating or not. I know this is going to go slow at some point for briefly. Give it a little bit here. Oh, come on. Nope, not yet. Trophy pumpkin. What's up, Steve? Yeah, I'll have a look at it later. What they add anything good? I forgot to look at that. I'll look at it after. After I get this done. Oh, I'm thinking I should rotate. I think I should rotate. I'll try a couple casts. Might be a mistake, boys. You know what I do? I make mistake. Oh, I almost hit finish. That'd been a big mistake there. That would have been brutal. That would have hurt. Oh, come on. Don't be dead. Holy trophy bluegill. That'd go right in the frying pan, boys. Oh, come on, where's the pumpkin at over here? Are you kidding me? I came over here for nothing? Oh, you're just being dirty. Absolute dirty. Dirty filth. Come on, man. Down here? Oh, I missed it. That was a pumpkin. Alright, it got me one. Let's go back. Barely worth it, but better than sitting over here a bunch of empty casts. I might have to go to my third spot if it gets too slow over here. Come on, keep feeding this fish. Thank you. That might be a bass, though. What is that? Oh, big old. Oh, it is. What is that? Is that a bass? You dirty dog. $200. Yeah, you know what? I was hoping that was a typo, and I hope it don't go to that, Steve, because I know they got to make money and all, but damn. They start making that stuff that expensive, for crying out. Well, got me sidetracked ranting. I'm going to start ranting about it, Steve. I was really hoping they'd keep that more, affordable. I know they got to make a little bit, but man. I spent 424 tokens on that Club Series topper. And I was really hoping they'd keep those things, kind of affordable. Because it's going to be even hard to, unless they offer another thing. But for $10, you get 3,000, which I thought was a good deal. But I was hesitant to get that. Because I wanted to wait. Because I didn't get that Enthusiast pack till 2-3 weeks after or whatever. But I was really hoping they'd keep that down, not start hitting your 400, 500, and 300 a lure. Because that's a little steep. Oh, 375. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. God, I was hoping that last time it was a typo, but my buddy Sober that's on my in my club had said he thinks they put it right where they want it. It wasn't a typo, so I'm starting to think it was not a typo myself. I did take first place in Topwater Victory with it, but I don't think it was because of the lure. So in other words, I'm gonna have to really budget and see because I got 1,700 coins left, and those things don't look like they're gonna be easy to come by. Is that another Bass Brawl? Come on. Yeah. I'm biting on going to doing something stupid though, Richard, and going up to my little spot up there, but it's a little bit of a walk. 455 and 3. Holy cow, bro. Yeah, they're gonna run us out of club coins, boys. The only way we can get them's to farm minnows for hours. Well, I do understand. Best advice I could still tell you is look for stuff that you want for sure and definitely budget wisely. Holy cow, man. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought that Club Series line knowing these lures were going to go up that big. Your rod broke? Well, that's not a good thing. If it's not a DLC rod, it's gone forever too, so you just have to remove it, unfortunately. You break it, you can't repair it. You can only repair your DLC rods, bro. I've been there. I broke a few. I did it on stream a couple times, I think, on accident. It happens to all of us. Are you kidding me over here? Now am I going to have to rotate? I will. I will rotate. Oh, I'm good. You're about to go do some farming? How'd you break your rod? You put too heavy of a lure on it or something? Or did you let it wear out? Well, that's the thing too. I'm scratching my head out. We could only buy it once on console, so. But for me, I'm just using it to. I'm just using those to get spots I have voids in, or if I was to lose something. Because I don't know why you'd want to get something else, really. Oh God. Now come on, I'm back reeling this off. Are you kidding me? There ain't no way. Man, that's so dumb. I swear, bro. That is so dumb. That pisses me off. I back reeled that off, man. Ignorant. This game sometimes, I swear, I back reel that off on purpose too, and it didn't even work. That's pathetic. Anything to mess my run up. Anything to mess my run up, fellas. Son of a gun, man. Hold on. Now hold on. You broke the line or you broke your rod? I thought you said you broke your rod. Come on. Boy, I just got wamboozled, boys. Ah, this game is about as dumb as it gets. I don't think there's such a thing as too heavy of a fish. That or you got your line bit off because you didn't have a leader if you were fishing for pike. You sure that didn't happen? Because if it was a too heavy of a fish for your setup, it would have said you need bigger gear. It wouldn't have let you break your line. So A, you got bit off or you got spooled, one of the two. Man, I just got dumped on. This game. Oh man, if that is not part of it, come on. It's so predictable anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't go there under geared, that's for sure. Those lake trout'll kick your butt. Oh, come on, don't start missing now. I knew that one was gonna miss. Yep. Walk before you run. Don't try to advance to the lake until you're set up for it, man. Depends, Angraro. I've got up to as many as 7, if your mix hits for you. I've cloned as many as 7, but I've heard people can get up to 9. Hey, Randy, what's up, buddy? Oh, I did have the lead in this until I had one basket on there and ruined my whole run. Ruined my whole run. What size hook are you using, Randy, and what bait? The people's watched me stream that so many times, and I never catch catfish in that first spot, man. And large minnows. Which spot are you talking about? The one right to the, you go out and go left of the, boat dock? Spot where you drive the boat? Or the spot right off the bank? I was gonna say, I just streamed that not too long ago and did really good in it. Off the bank. Are you trying to fish it in the day to practice, or are you fishing it at night? Because if you're fishing it in the day, the catfish are gonna be there, man. Are you trying to practice in the day, or are you practicing at night? Yakari, look around on my playlist. I accumulated a small fortune on. Um, Go to my playlist, Farming Lakes, and go to Congo DLC advice, not Congo DLC Much Watch. That's for like bait. I recommend using shad for perch. I got a rotation that I made a small fortune on. Over $100 million on it. You get on a roll, you can get rich. Speaking on a roll, boy, if they wouldn't have nerfed me right here, that'd have been great. One bass, man. One bass just put me in a tailspin. Boy, I got that in just in time. I tried, fellas. Just that one bass, man. One bass, bro. Insane. GG's anyway. Thank you, Bino. Man, I can't believe that one bass got me like that one. That one put me in a bad mood, too. I tried back reeling him off there, boy. That just messed up my whole flow. Messed up my whole flow. It's kind of my fault, I guess. In retrospect, I probably should have just fought him. Oh, yeah, I know you wasn't, Randy. You're all right, buddy. I think North was trying to help me because I was in a clutch situation, Randy, right when you came in with that question. So sometimes when you enter into the chat, guys, if I'm just sitting there staring at a bobber, it's one thing, but you got to realize I'm not only trying to entertain and help people, but I'm trying to do well at the time. So kind of situational awareness is key. In a situation like that where I'm up there towards the top, I was in first place for the longest time in that and then fell off. But it's all right, Randy. No big deal, man. It is just a game, fellas. But yeah, I was doing well on that one, but it's nobody's fault but my own. I should have not back reeled that in that particular situation. I should have just rolled or reeled him in. That probably would have changed the outcome a little bit. Hold on a second though, Randy. I'll take the time real quick and show you. Oh, hold on too. I need to look at something. Let's see. Steven said, let's go to lures. New. Let's see, what did they add? I got all that. Oh, no, that's new. Where is it? Casting spin 3. Or no, I just didn't get any of those last time. What the hell would that be good for? See, those are reasonable. What would I use that for? Maybe eyed? That might be something good to try on eyed. I was thinking about trying lures and eyed. And that huge eyed thing. I was getting so sick of that one. Oh, we got a bronze trophy. We moved on up. Oh, and we won some Club Series gear, boys. How about that? We got 30 coins. We moved up. Moving on up. Hold on a second. Tigerfish, what lure? Hold on one second. Let me look at this. 3 already had. That's already been there. Slug. Like I was saying, boys, what I would do moving forward on this is if it's something that you really want or something that you know works well, you're going to have to budget wisely because I can tell you now, yeah, I don't know. If it's something that you already got comparable, in other words, I don't know why you would get some of this. Because I've already got the X Series 3.0. I don't know why I'd want the Club Series 3.0. Let me see. Breaking. Yeah, 330. So I can tell you, nothing against Fishing Planet, but I can tell you I got the X Series Jerkbait 4.0, and to me, as of right now, it's nothing special. I actually like the Stars and Stripes 6.0 Jerkbait a little better. Yeah, that's why I was saying, boys, budget wisely. I've also got this, and just like I said early on, there's nothing too special about it. I've also got this. So again, you guys kind of at your own discretion, be kind of frugal with what you want to use or what you want to get. But the good thing is, what I love it about the most is you got to look at it this way. As expensive as this is, trying to place in some of these things though, guys, trying to place in some of these things. So for a player like me that's unlocked a lot of this stuff or, won a lot of this stuff, I can tell you if you lose something that you've won, it's really hard to get it back in a comp. So it looks like they're going to hit you one way or the other, but that is definitely not a typo this time. My buddy Sober is right because I bought this last time thinking this was supposed to be 42 and it was 424. I clicked on it. Now, thankfully, they don't have an X Series topper 4.0, so that was actually a good buy nonetheless. But if you see my point, I've already got this X Series thing, so I don't know why I'd buy it. But for you, I can tell you if you got that Jolly Jerkbait 6.0 or the Stars and Stripes 6.0, I would probably keep your coins unless it's just something you got, burning hole in your pocket or something. But yeah, that is expensive. Holy shnikes, man. Same thing, you get the X Series 2.0 spinnerbait. I don't know why you'd get that, or I don't know why I would get that. But holy cow, Steve wasn't kidding. That's some expensive stuff now. Phew-wee. Did they add on terminal tackle? I thought about getting that, but I don't know what I'd do with it. Club Series, what is that? Club Series sinker. Not sure what that's going to do for you. Flat feeder. Club Series carp hook if you haven't won those. Yeah, I don't know about any of that yet. Now, I might get some of these leaders once they get up for the bigger ones, but not right now, I'm not. What about line? So adding any line? No. Maybe. That might be good for a particular comp or something, but I did buy that, and I have not seen much of a difference yet, guys. To be honest with you. I tested that out in Tiger Trails, and it didn't give me no crazy bite rate or anything, so I don't know. To each their own on that. Like I said, you guys, I'd make your own decision on that. If you got voids in your tackle box or there's something that you really want on those lures, but I can just tell you from experience, that's outrageous price there for that because I don't really like it. I don't think it's any better than the Stars and Stripe 6.0, but no way, no how. I don't even know if I kept my X Series jerkbait with me. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't even carry my X Series. I carry these two jerkbaits. The only two I usually carry. Just to prove my point, I think I got two of the X Series ones, and I don't even really like them. What's my best tips? Depending on what you're going for, man. You can have a look around on my playlist, and that fire opal, that's a good one. But yeah, I got two of those guys, and I don't even. If you notice, they're in my home storage. I don't even carry them with me. So for me at least, my personal experience is I don't know why you'd spend 377 club coins on them. The mini crank's worth it for the I got that, but well, it's hard to say though, Jordan, because everybody just cast into that wall. Oh, it is. Hold on one second, fellas. Yes. I was hoping they were still going to have that. All right, 11 days, boys. Boy, that ain't much time to practice. Holy cow, I've never played in it. Nice. That'll be fun. That will be fun. So we got Q1 at Quanskin, you're at Everglades level 23. Steven, look around on my playlist. Go to Fishing Pit at Farming Lakes, or FP Farming Lakes. I got an Everglades guide up for you. That would help you out. And if you don't want to get that little spoon, that red spoon will work. Any bass jig will work. But I'll show you a little rotation you can do and explain a few things that probably help you. Go to the Fishing Planet Farming Lakes and look at the Everglades thing. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, everybody do their own little thing there. But like I said, I would tailor it to what your needs are, what you like fishing with, that sort of thing. But I'm just telling you, budget your money, because it might, for me, yeah, we'll have to practice, Jordan. For me in particular, there's a couple things that I really need. I want I cannot win the X Series spinner tail that you attach to spinners for nothing. So I'm hoping they release that, but I would, in other words, budget those coins wisely, at least if you're on console, because we only bought that pack once, so the only way we can earn club coins is to progress in this tournament thing or place in a tournament. So for us on PlayStation, at least, we can't purchase another one, which is odd. I don't know why they do it that way. Why would you not want to make more money? I don't know. Don't know why they do it that way. You don't need PS Plus to play. No. To the best of my knowledge, no, you do not. I got PS Plus, but that was for Battlefield 1 and something else that I play. Oh, man. Ninja is in his... Jordan, are you still there? Ninja is just farming again out of a club room. He's fishing at the same lake, and he don't even join the other guy to make club points. Again. Like daily. We have. For Come On Carp, I've been using a pretty much universal one. I might play with it here and there, but I called it Lake Flaccid as a joke, because my buddy Super Dave has the Super Viagra, so I named this one Lake Flaccid. Just as kind of a parody, like Superman and Batman sort of thing. So this is what I use on most of my carp comps. Danger in the Grass, Come On Carp, sometimes even Jolly Carp, definitely Big Head Hunters, Grass Cutter. This one right here, man. You can screenshot it. Well, I'm thinking we're gonna have to drop Ninja, but before RG comes back, I'm gonna need to talk to him, because I don't like the way he spoke to the guy. So that's number one, because I will tell you that I don't put up with that. There's one way to handle it. It's the way he went about it, because I will not tolerate that at all. It's just a video game, so no need to be that rude to somebody about it. But he pissed off a lot of people when he did that. Randy, are you still there? So we got to talk to the boys first, Jay. But no, he made a good point. It's just the point that he's made it. But yeah, I was aware of what Ninja was doing, and I've been watching. So it's not like I wasn't watching what was going on. What the bait recommended for? I'm sorry, I got a lot of conversation going. A bait for what? And Randy, if you go to practice this, man, just so you know, it's usually this 9 o'clock peak. So if you go to practice that, look at your peaks, man. You don't want to practice it in a day or something weird like that, because you're more apt to end up with something you don't want. For come on carp, oh, that one's kind of tough. Arc, I would say if it's partly cloudy, if it's a partly cloudy peak or a cloudy peak in that, use fish meal, krill, something fishy, shellfish. If it is a sunny peak, use like a fruity thing like strawberry, citrus, banana. Just remember fruity for sunny, and like stinky baits for partly cloudy or cloudy. I usually use pop-ups, but I don't think it really matters if it's a pop-up or a sinking boilie. And then obviously if you don't have, well, you'd have that unlocked anyway. And inside of that, Randy, on these peaks, one peak could be slower than the next too. And I made a mistake last time I played in this. I casted just far enough over there and wasn't getting a bite, and then I realized later on I was casting towards my damn lure mark. The bait mark's there. Oh boy, that cost me too. I had a good run going in that. And I sat over here dead 3 times until the third time I came back over and realized what I did. But yeah, you shouldn't get any catfish. May not get a fish, but you shouldn't be getting any catfish. You can go as high as 8 like Richard was saying, but I can tell you from experience, you don't want to sit in. I usually don't do a 5 or 6 because you're almost guaranteed to start getting big-eyed no matter where you go. Hey, Flano, how's it going, buddy? Hey Viking, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, I don't know why Ninja keeps farming, and that's annoying to me too. I know. That's why I was waiting for you guys to make. Like I said, I didn't want to be a tryhard and say, hey, that the difference is though. You got to understand, Jordan. The way he went about it was horrible. I was already evaluating what was going on, but I want us to be a good team, so I don't want it to be where I just say, hey, you're gone, whatever, that sort of thing. But that's why I've mentioned it in our group chat is, hey, we've told Ninja several times now, and I haven't asked much because I don't expect people to just sit in there nonstop their whole life and fish, uh, you know, tadpoles over and over because it's boring. But since the guy's farming up, I'd said to everybody, at least when you're fishing, just start a club room. Even if it gets boring by yourself, start a club room. That way you're at least contributing. That's the way you go about it. So since we've said something to him several times, yes, I think he's going to need to go because obviously he's not getting the memo. But I want it to be a group decision. But you don't just go in there and talk to somebody like they're a piece of trash over a video game, which is exactly what he did. And moving forward, he's going to be on thin ice because I don't need him spouting off at the mouth. He don't have the authority to come in and spout off at the mouth. Not to mention you treat people with the decency that they deserve. Nothing. I'm not mentioning names. It's just a guy. He was in the right in regards to there was a guy not contributing, and he would just come in and just kind of felt like he's just mooching off of us. And we told him several times to farm or whatever. So I don't know if there's I don't know. Long story, man. But basically, Randy, and that's what you're going to need to do. And here's what's going to come down to your gut instincts: is how long do you stick a spot out before the unique hits? You got, I've already got both trophies out, so there's two trophies per spot and one unique. But sometimes it won't hit, so you have to go on to the next spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Flano. And it's just the one guy. I'm not gonna don't say his name, Jordan, but one of the guys in our club, he just addressed it the wrong way. I understand his frustration, but all he had to do is say, hey, he could have took me or Jordan or Road or somebody beside or John and said, hey, this guy's just sitting there. What do you think we should do? I don't like putting my part in, and the other guy's just sitting there sucking off of us. But you don't just go in there and humiliate him in the club chat or whatever. Hey, what's up, Alex? I think that might be him. Well, that and it's the frustration in the game in general. This might not even be him. Is it him? Not bad, bro. Not bad. Not even. Are you kidding me? That dude jumped out of the water and did a circle. I'm sure that was him. Oh, just killing time. Killing a little time, Alex. What are you up to, buddy? But what I'd have did in this situation, Randy, if it hadn't bid here in about another 45 seconds, I'd get out of here. But ultimately, what you're going to need in that hit the line jack is you're going to need 8 to 10 uniques. As crazy as that sounds, you're on vacation. Right on, man. Randy, did you not watch the little guide I put up on it, man? I don't mind helping you, but you're gonna have to uh, you're gonna have to watch the guide, man. I got all the marks and stuff up on it. What is going on with my rods? They like disappeared. What? There we go. It depends. I'll either go here or somewhere else, but let me show you something so you know. They're all up on my channel. I put a whole little guide up on this thing. Oh, no, no. No, no, I don't think it was directed at you, buddy. That, like I said, hell, I could sit on here all day and not even make any club points because I'm trying to place in competition. So sort of just farming in between, but I just can't bring myself to farm those smalls. Yeah, it was for Cornish Jack, but I wanted to show something. Normally, if you go like a 5-0 in this, you can still get the Cornish Jacks, but what'll happen is I picked up on it. It took me a while to practice, but you can still get the Cornish Jacks with these, but what you'll start noticing is you'll get a lot more big eye catfish. So even if your bite goes a little slow on a 7-0 or 8-0, you don't have to sit and have your time wasted with the 5-0s. But something to work on. But you'll see what I'm saying. You might get away sometimes with a 6-0, but what'll happen is you'll start catching all kinds of big eye catfish, and that basically number one slowing you down because you're fighting big eye catfish. Number two, since the big eye catfish bite the 5-0, the Cornish Jack might be spawning. So ideally, if the big eyes spawn, the 7-0s are just big enough where you won't get them very often at all. So in other words, you can isolate your target a little better. Because I used to try using 5-0s, and I went to 6-0s, and it wasn't until I went up to 7-0s where I started isolating out the big eye catfish. I mean, they're not much of a fight, but they can sit there and sometimes you can get lucky and still get what you need. But for the duration of the comp, if those big eyes start moving in, you're in trouble. But you can still get a unique. Heck, you can get a unique Cornish Jack off of 4-0, but the smaller hook you go, more times than not, you'll start getting. How was the last 2 weeks of comps? It's been brutal, bro. It's been brutal. I think I got third last night in, what was it? Extravaganza, and then I got a eighth, I think, and it's been bad. I keep getting dead laked and all kinds of weird stuff. I got dead laked pretty much, and Inslip came into my lobby, and I don't know, not that he did anything. It's just like sometimes certain players come into the room, and it's like they got some kind of special RNG reserved. That's the oddest thing. So me and Jordan were playing in the School of Bass, right, Alex? And I had like 6 pounds of bass in like the first 4 minutes, and then it went dead forever right after Inslip had entered the room. Like I said, I don't think it's him doing anything. I don't know if there's something weird with the computer, how they earmark RNG and that sort of thing, but it's not good. I don't know which one you put up there, Richard. The Cornish Jack thing, I actually put a small clip together up on that. I don't know which one. I changed my strat from a long time ago. Yeah, that's the play along. But Richard, somewhere if you look around on my playlist, you'll see. I'd have to look at it myself. I don't even remember what I enabled it. It might be in the podiums, man. Cornish Jack tips or something, I think. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna put a little clip up on that Mike, I took 8th in that last night. Yeah, hold on a second, Richard. I'll look at it. I keep having bites. But anyway, normally what I do is always run 7-0s. Depending on the spot you go, but sometimes those big I'll just get in your way. That and the odds are you're going to get trophy and uniques quicker off the 7-0s, even if they just kind of swim off until the one bites. Hold on, Richard. I got to find where I put my own video. Playlist. Podiums. Good question, Richard. Oh, man. Oh, I found it, Richard. It's in tips. Hold on. I put it in podiums now, Richard. It's in both. Nope, I found it. See if it's in there now. Look at the podiums now, Richard. It's a hit the line jack guide, I think I labeled it. It's a lot shorter. That comp play long, I was using too big a gear. That's another thing there too. As I've noticed, the fluoro with the mono definitely helps a lot better. And the fight's not too awful bad on this, but I normally use a 7.0. And to answer your question, Mike, I'm gonna put up a little tutorial on this. I didn't, but this was a horrible peak if you can see. And even Fork did good. I did get 8th in this. Doesn't look like a very high score, but compared to what it used to be, I've definitely figured out something in this for sure. The first half hour, or the first half hour real time, this thing starts at 7 p.m. This was the horrible peak though. Starts at 7 p.m. So in the daytime, you're gonna want to fish. All right, you're gonna want to fish the. You could share that if you want, Richard. You're gonna want to fish the deep spots in the daytime. So 7 to 9 game time, or the first half hour, you want to fish the deep spots. As soon as it goes dark, the catfish move up in the shallows, and you will not get a bite. On top of it, Mike, I'm pretty sure they're all doing soggy bobber, so they're sinking their bobber. Now to hit 20,000, I have no idea if it's a perfect line weight or something along those lines, but I can tell you, I made, as you can see, Nunez is a really top player, and he didn't beat me by much. So, but that's a big part of it that I was going to put up, at least explain it to people. But you can miss a lot of hook sets too with the soggy bobber thing. Not saying you couldn't do it with a bottom rod, but I noticed the fight time's a lot shorter. So I don't know if it's just super RNG tied into the whole thing, Mike, because I've still been trying to figure that out as well. I don't know how they get that accelerated bite rate, short of they know how to enter a lobby at certain time, or the computer just earmarks certain players, because that's what it feels like to me. 7 minutes time. Yep. But yeah, you can. I was going to do that to help a lot of people because a lot of people playing that and then it goes dark and nobody can catch anything, and that's what I used to do. And that was just an error of not realizing the fish actually migrate into shallower water. It's the oddest thing ever. But at least they cannot use the telescopic rod in it. Before, when they used the telescopic rod, Mike, they used to get 27, 28,000 points in it. Well, yeah, it's pretty bad, pretty bad. Yeah, they would score that much, man. It was harsh. It was harsh. But yeah, I need to put a little clip up on that. And also, guys, I got several I'm gonna play in later, but I need to take a lunch and work on some clips and some other stuff and talk to some of the guys in the club. But I'll be back for this one probably here and I'll be back here in probably about 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna eat lunch and work on some clips and some other stuff I gotta do. And I got some work business I need to tend to as well. But 100 foot short arg. But yeah, I got several of these I'm gonna play in later, guys. So I will be back. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. But yeah, Randy, give that a try. But like I said, practice on that right peak though. Just hop around, but look at that little guide. That'll help you get those marks programmed in. But you'll find that your bite rate's a little slower on a 7.0, but you'll also notice at least a big eye won't bite. But there's certain spots for sure that you can get a bigger catfish. If that's the case, let's say you got a big catfish on there that you can't get in, instead of wasting all your time, just spawn to a different spawn point and then spawn back, that sort of thing. In other